Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Hi, everyone. You clicked on this video because you want to become more confident. But before we start, let me ask you something important. Why do you want to be confident? Take a moment and think about it. What difference does it make in your life? Let me tell you something most people won't admit. Confidence is not something that just happens. Not everyone becomes confident. In fact, many people stay stuck, living the same boring, fearful life day after day. So, think about your life right now. How does it look? Be honest with yourself. Do you spend most of your time scrolling through social media, stuck in your room? Do you avoid learning something new or talking to new people? Do you stay inside your comfort zone, never taking risks? When you look at successful people, athletes, business leaders, creators, you might think they're lucky or were born with confidence. But that's not true. They didn't get lucky. They worked for it. They have discipline. They push themselves even when they don't feel like it. They don't say, "I'm tired," or "I don't feel like it." They act despite their feelings, and that's why they succeed. Your feelings want comfort and ease, but success and confidence come from doing what needs to be done, not what you feel like doing. Confidence doesn't come from wishing for it or waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from taking action. You need to learn how to push past your emotions and train yourself to act with discipline. If you want to be confident, it's time to stop waiting for the right moment and start building it today. This video is going to help you rewire your brain. We're going to talk about practical, real tools you can start using right now to build your confidence, but only if you're serious. If you're just here to watch, this isn't for you. But if you're ready to make a change, if you're tired of being stuck and shy, then stay with me until the end. This video will also help you improve your English as you listen. You're going to practice your listening skills, learn new vocabulary, and improve your understanding of the language, all while building confidence. So, let's start. We've got 2 goals today: boosting your confidence and improving your English. 1. Set daily goals and complete them. Confidence doesn't come from books or quotes. It comes from action. One of the easiest and best ways to build confidence is to set small goals every day and finish them. Don't write a long list of 20 things and then finish none. That only makes you feel bad. Instead, choose 3 to 5 small goals each morning. For example, wake up at 6:00 a.m., read 5 pages of a book, write a few English sentences, exercise for 10 minutes, or talk to one new person. These may seem small, but they help build momentum. And momentum builds confidence. Why does this work? Because every time you do what you said you would do, you build trust with yourself. Your brain says, "I can trust this person." But if you keep breaking promises to yourself, like saying you'll stop scrolling, but you keep scrolling, you lose self-respect. And without self-respect, there can be no real confidence. So be honest. Don't say, "I'll do it later," or "I don't feel like it." Your feelings are not your guide, your goals are. Discipline, not emotion, builds a strong person. So start today. Set your goals, keep your word, and see how your confidence starts to grow. 2. Learn new skills. Here's something important. Confidence isn't magic. It comes from competence. That means the more skills you have, the more confident you'll feel. If you know how to speak another language, cook, write, solve problems, or fix things, you feel strong. Your brain tells you, "I can do things. I can handle life." So start learning. Choose one skill that scares you or feels difficult. It could be public speaking, storytelling, or learning English. Just start small. For example, if you're afraid to speak English, try saying just one sentence a day. Record yourself. Then listen. Then say it again. Over time, that one sentence turns into 5, then into a whole minute, and one day into a conversation. The key is to practice every day. You don't have to be great at the beginning. You just need to start. Keep going and don't stop. Slowly, you will look back and say, I'm not afraid anymore. I can do this. That's real confidence, confidence you built with your own hands. 3. Be okay with feeling uncomfortable. This part is hard, but it's where the real change happens. Most people try to avoid pain and fear. They want to stay safe. But if you only do what feels easy, your life will stay the same. Confidence comes when you walk toward discomfort. Are you scared to speak in front of people? Then do it. You might shake or sweat, but do it anyway. Are you nervous to go to the gym alone? Go. Afraid to post your video online? Post it. Discomfort is not your enemy, it's your teacher. When you learn to be okay with feeling uncomfortable, you become strong, you become powerful. Here's a real story. A man was afraid to talk to strangers, so he made a challenge for himself. He decided to talk to 100 strangers in 30 days. On the first day, he was nervous. By day 30, he was confident, even joking with company leaders. Why? Because he kept doing what scared him until it didn't scare him anymore. If you want to be confident, then face fear every day. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. 4. Improve your posture. This one is simple but very powerful. How you carry yourself affects how you feel. Your body language speaks before you do. Most people walk with their heads down, shoulders slouched, and eyes tired. They look like they don't believe in themselves because they don't. But when you stand tall with your chest out, your back straight, and your head high, you send a message to the world. I am confident, I respect myself, I belong here. And guess what? When you act confident, your brain believes it. Try it right now. Stand up straight. Look forward. Smile just a little. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that? That's your power posture. When you carry yourself with confidence, even when you're nervous, your body helps you feel stronger. It will also make people treat you differently. You don't have to speak a word. Your posture will do the talking. And it will say, I am confident. I trust myself. 5. Limit social media. Let's be real. Social media is killing your confidence. Most people spend hours scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. What are they looking at? Perfect faces, dream vacations, amazing bodies, and perfect lives. You see someone with a Mercedes at 20, and suddenly you feel terrible about your life. But here's the truth. What you see on social media is fake. That beautiful model, she probably took 200 photos to get the perfect one. That influencer showing off a fancy car, he rented it for a video. The couple always smiling in pictures, they probably argued 5 minutes later. You are comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. And that is not fair to yourself. Social media is making you believe lies, and it's killing your confidence. The worst part? You waste hours every day on these platforms. Instead of scrolling, you could be reading a book, learning a skill, or building your dreams. Here's a simple plan. Limit your social media. Don't delete it completely, but control it. Spend no more than 30 minutes a day on it. Follow people who teach you something or inspire you. Don't use social media to compare your life to others. You weren't born to watch. You were born to create. Use your time to improve yourself. 6. Stop waiting for perfection. Perfection is a trap. It's killing your confidence. You wait for the perfect moment before you take action. You want perfect English before you speak. You want the perfect body before you go to the gym. You want the perfect plan before you start your business. But guess what? Perfection doesn't exist. Think about babies learning to walk. They fall down a lot. Do they stop trying because they're not perfect? No, they get up, try again, and eventually they walk. That's what you need to do. If your English isn't perfect, speak anyway. If you're scared to go to the gym, go anyway. If your business idea isn't perfect, start anyway. Confidence comes from action, not from waiting. No one became confident by sitting around thinking, "What if I fail?" Successful people don't wait for perfection. They act even when they're not ready. You're afraid of judgment? Good, that's your chance to grow. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Just start. Do it messy. Do it scared. But do it. 7. Walk into places like you own them. You want to be confident? Then walk like a confident person. Stand like one, talk like one, breathe like one. Even if you're not feeling confident, you can fake it until you become it. Think about it. When you enter a room, how do you walk in? Do you keep your head down, your eyes on the floor, your shoulders tight? That's a problem because your body is telling your brain, "I am weak." But imagine this. You walk into the room with your back straight, your head up, your shoulders relaxed, and your breath calm. You walk slowly, not hurried. You say hi clearly, look people in the eye, and sit confidently. Even if you feel nervous inside, your body is sending a strong message to your brain. Your brain starts believing it, and you start acting confident. This is not about showing off. It's about telling yourself, "I am worthy, I am powerful, I belong here." Confidence starts with respect for yourself. Walk like you know you belong in any room. You don't need to be perfect, but you need to respect yourself. The way you carry yourself tells others everything they need to know. 8. Take care of your body and mind. If you look bad, you'll feel bad. Let's be honest. When you don't like what you see in the mirror, it's hard to feel confident. Taking care of yourself is a way to show self-respect. It's not about looking like a model. It's about treating yourself with care. Start with the basics. Take a shower every day. Brush your teeth. Use deodorant. Comb your hair. Trim your nails. Wear clean clothes. Smell nice. These things are simple, but they make a big difference. They tell your brain, "I'm valuable, I matter." Now let's talk about clothes. You don't need expensive outfits. Just wear clothes that are clean, fit well, and make you feel good. Iron your shirt. Match your colors. When you look better, you feel better. And others see you differently too. Don't forget your space. Keep your room clean. A messy room usually means a messy mind. Clean space equals clear mind. Now let's go deeper. What about your thoughts? Do you often feel angry, jealous, or afraid? These emotions can hurt your confidence. So take care of your mind. Meditate. Write in a journal. Read good books. Talk kindly to yourself. Be thankful. Protect your energy. When your body is clean and your mind is calm, confidence becomes your natural feeling. 9. Face your fears. Do you want to be confident? Then stop avoiding what scares you. Start doing it. Fear is a sign that you are growing. The things that scare you, public speaking, starting a conversation, sharing your ideas, speaking English, those are the things that can change your life. Let me tell you something true. If you always choose comfort, you will stay weak. But if you face fear again and again, you will grow stronger. Imagine two people. One runs away from fear, the other walks into it. After 1 year, who will be more confident? Of course, the second one. So do something scary today. If you're scared of talking to strangers, talk to one person. If you're scared to speak English, record a short video of yourself. If you're scared to say no to someone, say it just once. Don't wait for the fear to disappear. It won't. You need to walk through the fear. That's where confidence lives. Fear is not a wall, it's a door. Walk through it. 10. Build a new version of yourself. You don't have to stay the same. If you don't like your habits, your life, or how you feel, change it. You can become a better version of yourself. Not in one big step, but in many small steps. Imagine two versions of yourself. One is the current you, shy, unsure, afraid. The other is the future you, confident, calm, strong, respected. Which one do you want to be? Then start acting like that person now. Wake up earlier, walk taller, speak clearly, help others. Make plans, don't say I'll change someday. Say, I'll start today. You can build a better version of yourself. Think of it like version 2. The only way to create it is with daily action. Small choices every day can change your whole life. Don't let the weak version of yourself stay in control. You can grow, you can improve, you can become powerful, but only if you decide to. 11. Speak kindly to yourself. Your voice inside your head matters. What do you say to yourself when you make a mistake? I'm stupid. I'll never get better. I'm not good enough. These words destroy your confidence. Would you say those things to your little brother or sister? No, you would say, it's okay. You'll do better next time. I believe in you. So why don't you say the same things to yourself? Confidence starts with how you talk to yourself. If you keep saying bad things to your heart, you'll never feel strong. Speak to yourself like a coach, not like a bully. Say, I made a mistake, but I'm still learning. Say, I'm scared, but I can handle this. Say, I'm trying and that's enough. Your inner voice shapes your life. Make sure that voice is kind and full of belief. 12. Stop trying to prove yourself. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. This is a lesson that will set you free. So many people spend their time trying to show others that they are smart, cool, successful, or attractive. But why? Because deep down, they don't believe they are enough. When you are truly confident, you stop trying to impress others. You don't need to buy expensive clothes or show off your achievements online. You don't need to say yes to every request just to be liked. You don't need to explain yourself to people who don't care. Imagine a lion walking through the jungle. The lion doesn't roar every 5 minutes to prove it's the king. It just walks calmly and powerfully. That's how you should be. When you stop trying to prove your value, you start feeling your value. People will respect you not because you try to show them, but because you are secure in who you are. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud. Be the calm power in the room. You don't need to shout to be heard. People will notice you because of your confidence, not because you're constantly trying to prove something. 13. Understand that life is short. Life is short, and you don't have much time. One day, you will look back on your life and wonder what you did with it. Do you want to look back with pride, or do you want to have regrets? If you keep hiding from fear, waiting for perfect conditions, or trying to please everyone, you're wasting your life. Time is the most precious thing you have. So, how are you using it? Imagine you are 80 years old, sitting in a chair. What do you want to feel? Do you want to say, I wish I had spoken up, I wish I had gone after my dreams? Or do you want to say, I lived fully, I fought hard, I became the person I wanted to be? Don't wait for the right moment. Don't waste your life worrying about what others think. Build a life you'll be proud of. Time is precious. Don't spend it running from fear or waiting for perfection. 14. Choose friends who lift you up. The people you spend time with shape your life. If your friends spend all their time gossiping, complaining, and joking about life, you will become like them. But if you surround yourself with people who talk about growth, books, self-respect, business, and learning, your confidence will grow. Your friends reflect who you are. If you're the most motivated person in your group, it's time to find a new group. You need friends who challenge you, support you, and push you to be better. Choose friends who help you grow, not those who keep you stuck in your old habits. Think about it, if you can't be your true self around your friends, they're not really your friends. You need people who clap for your success, not secretly enjoy your failures. Friends who help you become better, not keep you small. Confidence is contagious. So is self-doubt. Choose your circle wisely. 15. Don't laugh at jokes that hurt you. Respect yourself. It might sound small, but this is powerful. Have you ever been in a group where someone made a joke at your expense? Maybe about your looks, your height, your clothes, or your language. Did you laugh even though it hurt? You didn't want to seem sensitive, so you smiled along. But inside, you felt small. Here's the truth. Every time you laugh at a joke that hurts you, you teach others that it's okay to disrespect you. You're saying, I don't matter. But you do matter. You don't have to fight or shout to defend yourself. You can simply stay calm and say, I didn't find that funny. You don't need to make a scene. Just show your respect for yourself by not accepting disrespect. This quiet strength is confidence in action. Don't let others cross your boundaries. 16. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate every win, big or small. You're not a robot, you're a human being, and humans need motivation. They need to feel proud of themselves. But so many people only celebrate the big wins and ignore the small victories. They don't clap for themselves when they wake up early, say no to bad habits, or finish a chapter of a book. Here's the thing, if you wait for big wins to be proud of yourself, you will always feel empty. Every small effort is a victory. Every step forward is progress. Don't wait for someone else to celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I did well today. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for approval. It comes from giving yourself credit. If you keep moving forward, even when it's tough, you're growing. Celebrate those small moments. They are what build your confidence. 17. Be ready to learn from anyone. Confidence doesn't mean you know everything. In fact, the most successful people are always learning. Real confidence comes from being humble enough to say, I don't know, can you teach me? Most people are afraid to ask questions because they don't want to look stupid. But here's the truth. Asking questions is how you grow. Imagine being in a room full of people. One person is listening and asking deep questions. Another is talking a lot but saying nothing useful. Who's more confident? The one who listens and learns. Every person you meet knows something you don't. Be curious, be humble, learn from everyone. Confidence is not about pretending to know it all. It's about growing and learning every day. 18. Talk to new people. Confidence grows when you step out of your comfort zone. And one of the best ways to do that is to talk to new people. If you want to build confidence, you need to start conversations. It's normal to feel nervous about talking to strangers. But think about it. What's the worst that can happen? They ignore you? Maybe. But what if that stranger becomes your best friend? What if that conversation opens new doors for you? Every confident person knows the value of connecting with others. So next time you're at the store, ask the cashier how their day is. At the bus stop, Compliment someone. In class, share your ideas. Every conversation is a chance to grow and become more confident. 19. Choose power over pity. Life is hard sometimes, but you don't need to let your pain define you. Too many people get stuck in their pain, repeating their sad stories over and over. My life is hard. I've been hurt. I have no support. But you have a choice: stay the victim or become the fire. Your past doesn't define you. The future is yours to create. You can choose to rise above your pain and turn it into strength. Life won't get easier, but you can become stronger. You are in control of your future. Choose power. Choose strength. Choose to rise. 20. Start with what you have. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now with what you have. You don't need a perfect body, perfect English, or a perfect plan to begin. Just start. Every successful person was once a beginner. Every confident person was once nervous. The key is to start. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Use what you have right now. Use your hunger, your energy, and your passion. As you keep moving, things will get better. This is your time to change. Don't wait any longer. The world belongs to those who take action. Will you be one of them?
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.